Shalom, shalom, shalom. Holy praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI, HALAHYAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And of course, you know what I said, the Apostle Mills don't teach you well. And the main type of lesson is, he did again. No, this devil did again, man. And what I'm talking about is the tariffs on China. No, apparently on November 1st, they're going to put 100% tariffs on China again. You know, 'cause apparently China cut off their rare earth minerals. So, yeah, they got to put them tariffs on China again. No, we have to wait and see how that plays out. But regardless of the fact, hey, man, he's really upset, to do this shit again. Yeah, we're real upset and real stupid. No, because again, majority of our resources, things you get, they're not made here in America. They come from China. No, and this is a bad time to do it. This is a real bad time, in fact. No, because right now the dollar is tumbling. Right now they got a little thing called the AI bubble. No, that's really the only thing that's making money in America. With this tariff, they gotta fuck that over as well, because that's gonna devalue the dollar. Because people gotta sell off the dollar because it's unstable now. Because prices are going up, cost more, to import into America from China. It got to disrupt supply chains and shit. Basically making it virtually unviable to go and sell to America. Because it got cost even more than it already cost. Because America, is is a world reserve currency, so that's why it costs so much. Because the dollar is so valuable. Which is being devalued right now. But this will lead to price increases on basically everything, especially like things like Walmart and shit like that. It got increased, so cause prices to increase. And you actually go along and go through it. And along with the crippling job market and all this shit, man, this could very well lead to this society just being fucked up right now. But let me play this.
And in the form of a social media post, new 100% tariffs on Chinese imports will start November 1st. President Trump also plans to impose export controls on any and all critical software. And Trump says this is a response to China blindsiding him when it announced large-scale export controls of its own. The president accused China of trying to hold the world captive using its rare earth minerals. He added that he could roll back these sanctions if tensions cool. Now, this comes at a time where there is a trade truce between the U.S. and China. Tariffs on Chinese imports are currently at 30%.
Fair use, by the way.
Down from 145% earlier this year. Now, Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping were set to meet in South Korea during the APEC forum later this month. That meeting is now in jeopardy. President Trump telling reporters on Friday, "I don't know we're going to have it." And this news is sparking fears that a trade war could reignite. The market's already reacting. The Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and that tech-heavy NASDAQ down big on Friday, Whit.
And that's scriptural right there. Let's get that. Hey, we gotta keep bringing this message up, man, because these things are happening now. Well, it also in the midst of a government shutdown too. Here it is, America's in a government shutdown, and the spending's fucked up right now. But now they also want to go to a trade war with fucking China at the same time. In fact, I may slap all this shit into ChatGPT. And see what pops up in just a second. Let me get this real quick. Got two scriptures. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, you look at the word for economist, it means house management. So, the economists are the house management or the keepers of the house. Right now they're getting shooken up, man. And the strong men shall bow themselves. And right now America is basically almost at war with Venezuela at the same time. So that's another cost sink. And Lord may have them go all into Venezuela, man, do just straight up whole invasion to Venezuela. No, because only the Lord can make them, make the American military fail. And get tore up. And draw them more, into Venezuela, man. No, because America don't want to take no L. But anyway, and the grinders cease because they're few. And again, job market is completely trash right now. Because the economy's that bad, man. Prices cost too much. People can't even start businesses. Because of inflation, man. And that's only because the dollar is being devalued. That's why the prices go up, because the dollar is being devalued, being made less valuable. But at the same time, the imports, to America, what's like countries selling to America, what's like I'm trying to think of the word for it. Countries buying from America, they don't want to buy from America because again, America's top of the line, in terms of money. So no one wants to buy from America. That's why they go to China. So there's a whole balancing act with this money system. But America's dollar being devalued right now, which will fuck over the economy even more. And those that look out the windows be darkened. And the people look at the futures. Even with the stock market, man. The people look out the stock market, they getting fucked up right now, man. They're thinking, damn, they're doing it again. All that shit because they're about to lose money. And this is during the time where they had the big AI bubbles and shit like that. If they were to lose all that revenue that they're making, that'll lead to a crash, man. If these AI bubbles stop going forward, man, because these tariffs are fucking up their income and their progress, man. And that shit will just fuck them over, man, badly. Now, here's other scripture. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 11. Verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahawah, that there shall be a cry at the fifth cry of there should be a noise of a cry from the fish gate. The fish gate is where all the transactions happen. At the fish gate. The mains, like I guess the best way to say it, the marketplace, the agora. Where all the commerce happens. In this case, it's talking about what? Wall Street. And the howling from the second, and the great crashing from the hill. So people, you could be fucking losing their minds, man. And you gotta get like that, man. And these tariffs, they'll get set in stone and continue on, along with the government shutdown at the same time. And all this shit, they got completely F over this economy, man. How are you having this in Mikdash? For all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. So this place will be the people might be cut off, man. And this modern day Mikdash will be Wall Street. That's where all the commerce happens. The real commerce, macro commerce. That's where it happens. And you got you gotta be bad, real bad. Now, let's pull up Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT this question. Just give it a second. There we go. Effects of government shutdown and 100% tariffs on China. Effects of government shutdown, 100% tariffs on China. Let me ask like this. Gotta be specific with this AI shit. What are the effects of government shutdown? At the same time on America. Do it like that. That's a powerful combination. A government shutdown and 100% tariffs on China happening at the same time will have major overlapping effects on the U.S. economy, global markets, and ordinary Americans. Let's break it down, okay? Slower economic growth. A shutdown stalls federal spending and contracts, while tariffs disrupt trade and raise import prices. Together, they will likely push the U.S. economy toward recession or stagflation. Now, we're already in stagflation right now. The prices are going up. No, but the amount of money in the system is going down. Well, the stagflation basically when prices go up, but the amount of money people have is the same. People are not making more money, but the prices will go up. And that's already happening right now. So, so yeah, we're in that territory, man. 100% tariffs on Chinese goods will double prices for many imports. Electronics, clothing, machinery, furniture, etc. Since many of these goods are hard to replace quickly. No? Consumer prices will surge. No? While rising prices on government workers unpaid, households will cut back on spending, hurting small businesses and retailers because only people ain't gonna be able to buy. And that's gonna again further put down that crunch upon these jobs, man. No? Yeah, a lot of people gotta be fired. Well, they're already laying off people already in the government, man. So a lot of people gotta be fired, man. You know? 100 shutdown effect, federal workers. Okay. Loss of trust and market confidence. Financial markets typically react badly to shutdowns combined with a trade shock. Investor confidence will plunge, potentially sending the stock market sharply down. That's what's happening right now. You already heard the report. The markets, they're going down. No, and since it's a weekend, the market is not going to open up till Monday. And when they open up, I won't be surprised if this keeps going on, that the market is going to keep going further down. Tariff shock. U.S. manufacturers, depending on Chinese parts, will face huge cost increases. So even things, quote unquote, made in America, even have parts come from these other countries, including China. So those prices gotta go up too. Stock market volatility. Investors hate uncertainty. A shutdown plus tariffs could trigger a sell-off in stocks, especially in retail, tech, and manufacturing sectors, and that includes AI. But again, that AI bubble is real. They think that the AI of America is not gonna be that good. They gotta go to China, man. So all those stocks got plunged, man. Which again, that's the backbone of this whole GDP right now. Majority of this shit is going to the AI bubble. No, and now they're saying they gotta flee to the dollar. They're not fleeing to the dollar. No, they're fleeing to gold right now because they don't trust the dollar. No. So yeah. They gotta be real bad. No, they were to do that. But they are doing. They said they're doing it. So low one, this shutdown keep going on, and low one they'll put these 100% tariffs on China again. Hey, they gotta fuck. Hey, these people, man, they gotta be fucked over, man. No. In fact, let me ask one more question to ChatGPT real quick. Listen, I gotta access Google. Does majority the majority of American GDP from AI bubble. Either the stocks or the GDP. I believe it's GDP. AI bubble. No, majority of America's total GDP does not come from the AI bubble, but AI-related spending has driven a disproportionately large percent of recent GDP. So yes, the recent GDP growth is coming from AI. No. So yeah, some analysts estimate the AI infrastructure investments account for 40 to over 90% of the U.S. GDP growth in early 2025. So majority of the recent GDP growth is coming from AI. No, because America not doing good itself. So if they do this tariff and during the government shutdown, addition, that bubble will just crack, man. And then all that shit would just be released. And that would just Australia send this place to a recession, man. Or, well, no, not even just a recession, a depression, man. So, anyway, ammonia side. And also, let's not forget that America still has tariffs on these other places as well. Like India, shit like that. They still have tariffs on them too. So, low on the F5, close your praise on glorification to YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and Shalom.